All right. So my daughter, it's this stuff called I guess girls when they do their edges, they got this stuff that's like hard. It's basically like gel, but it's not gel. It's like Murray's. It's Murray's grease.
Like the shit that come in the red can?
Yeah.
Oh, I used to love that. Oh, man, I used to cake it in my hair.
But it's for girls' edges, so just imagine how it hold, right? My daughter took a slab of it and like put it in the middle of her head.
Yeah.
And it looked terrible. It took so long for like, I didn't know if yeah, because I didn't know if I had to wash it or what to do, but I got it done. But like it was kids, man. Wait, just to say, right. I have been wanting to tell you this in post-production, but like I have nothing to talk about but music. That's what I really been wanting to say.
Oh God! All right, so welcome to HP&G podcast.
Hey,
I'm HP
and I'm G.
All right, and this is episode. What episode is this?
This is two.
This is two. Technically two. It feel like it's three.
It's kind of like four.
Right. So welcome to episode 2. And all you got is music to talk about?
Yeah, heavy, hard hitting.
Cool. We can do that.
But I mean, it's that time though. Yeah, Drake,
the Kanye, Donda album.
Ooh,
CLB.
Ooh,
Certified Lover Boy. When you getting your heart haircut?
So I was gonna do it so long ago, but I was just like,
you serious?
I can't do it. I thought about it. It crossed the mind. I've had weirder haircuts. I remember one time I had the part down the center of my head. And
I remember that. I think I remember that. Yeah, but who came up with that?
I came up with that.
Right.
I thought,
Don't be a nigga. Don't be a nigga out here with a heart in their head. It's like, nigga, you got 50 million.
Everybody got a heart.
Drake. Point taken. Everybody does have a heart. Everybody does have a heart.
Right, so did you fall into the Donda versus Drake hype? Like,
no, not really. So at first I did, but then when the albums came out, I was like, okay, I can't compare these two albums. They're not the same type of album at all.
That is.
They're not. You can't really compare those two albums. They're not the same type of album.
Both have rappers on them.
Yeah, they both have rappers. They're both rap.
One is a gospel
Kanye didn't even cuss on his album. There's no cursing on it.
There is definitely cuss words all throughout the album.
There's cursing in it, but it's bleeped out. You know what I mean?
It is bleeped out. So is it a gospel album just because?
I won't say it's a gospel album. I think he tried to walk a line because I didn't like his last album before this, and that was a gospel album.
Had songs.
I liked it. Excuse me. I liked it, but I didn't. It wasn't my favorite at all.
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
So I think he tried to tread the line between making an album about what gospel intentions in it. Not really gospel, because it was dedicated to his mom. Man.
It is definitely
a dedication album.
It's called Donda. So
it's called Donda.
That's real.
But people didn't even know that's why it was called Donda. They didn't know his mom's album, but mom's name. But
because that's a hard ass name. They never saw a name like what is.
They were like, what is Donda? I was like, no. But
for the people, there is some people I've heard they said it was too Jesus-y for them, and I thought that was crazy.
But it's Kanye now. What do you mean?
Yeah, because it's kind of like
that's what he's on now.
The evolution from Jesus Walks
and to be right. He's been on that.
Yeah, he's been on that.
It's just now he's going back to it and like in an extreme way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know, man, but you can't really compare. CLB was hard.
Yeah, CLB was hard.
CLB was hard. But
just the last thing I'll say about Donda, Kanye and Kid Cudi, they have this talent for like these one-liners. Like even back when he was like doing Grave Ship, like I wish I could just find me a spaceship and fly past the sky. It's like their music, like it hits you a little bit different. And even in Donda, it's still them songs where like on 24, it's like it's just so motivating. It's like life motivating.
And I'm
songs.
Not even religious.
I like that.
But that Jesus Lord, oh my God.
And that's
Jesus Lord is so hard, bro. It's so hard. The production on it is hard. I ain't gonna lie. My favorite part about that song is Jay Electronica.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I know when his verse start, but I cut straight
quality rap.
So,
all throughout that whole thing.
That's what I'm talking about.
All throughout
yes.
So with the difference between Donda and Certified Lover Boy, to me, I think Drake should have just did the shit by himself. I
What you
thought
mean?
Travis.
There's too many features?
I thought Travis feature
features.
was trash, unnecessary. Jay-Z feature was trash, unnecessary. Lil Baby feature was trash.
No. What are you
unnecessary.
talking
You
about?
could have just Drake this out.
Jay-Z's wasn't trash.
Bro, so one, that song has been out for a really, really long time. And there's a completely another version of it, but it's only Drake by himself, and it's beautiful. The ending is different. Everything is
That's
so
fine,
much
man.
better.
I don't think-
and then
I don't
it's
think-
like, Jay-Z.
I don't think Jay-Z's was trash.
No,
I
the
think
verse was hard. I just think the song was
Drake's
better without
music,
him.
man, a lot of time he's subliminally talking to people and talking about people all the time in his
people,
songs. And
every
it's like,
time.
and I feel like Jay-Z was kind of doing the same thing, but it's like you have to know if you on the inside and you know what he's talking about, and you're in that situation, you're probably like, yo, that shit was fucking crazy hard. But if you don't know, then it's like he's just talking to a wall, and it's like, oh, okay.
Let me take that back.
I can't really
all
apply
the
that.
features was amazing, and Jay-Z definitely, because you know Jay-Z, how he started it, talking about like you hanging around people that tried to kill me, but then you still wondering why I don't fuck with you like that. Like his verse was perfect, especially for the topic. But I feel like you're the number one artist, and I think I heard like maybe Joe Budden harping on this, but he didn't say it quite like this. But like you're the number one artist in the world. I'm okay with you being on everybody else's album, you know, but I don't want nobody to be on your album. You're the only voice I want to hear. Like they got you on your album for one.
That's so sweet.
Everybody's like that. Like Cole understands his fans. Cole understands his fans don't want that. That's why he had an album by himself. Like I feel like a lot of great artists.
Yeah, that's dope. Drake is feature heavy on that album, but I don't know. CLB was hard. I give it to that. That was one of my favorite Drake albums because it was a lot more rap on it versus the sing. I hate singing Drake. I hate singing Drake.
Drake is the best Drake.
No, I hate singing Drake. Anyway, but Drake's album was a club. Like you could play. That is a club type album. Right, you can play a lot of that in the club, and you know, enjoy it in the club.
And see, I like the end of the album more because I feel like it's more true. It's more true.
Kanye's album, that's not really a club type album, but it's not to say that Kanye can't make club type songs.
Of course,
it was done on purpose. It's not a club type. Bro, this is how I was thinking about it. People are judging it on that kind of stuff. Like, bro, I can't listen to that. I ain't gonna listen to that Kanye album in the club. Bro, this nigga is damn near a 50-year-old billionaire, bro. You don't give a fuck about no club type songs.
That is, but the beats are pretty strong. Like I feel like
the production is dope.
He did it in the Mercedes Stadium because like he wanted the atmosphere to be clubbish. Because
I don't think he wanted that to be clubbish with a dedication album.
What's the difference between the stadium vibe versus club vibe?
No, I don't think that was his reason for. I don't think that was his reason for going to Mercedes.
That's he literally like had the world AR'd his song, his album.
Okay, that's fine.
And I feel like
just because it's played in a club doesn't make it a play. It's not even a club. It's a stadium, bro.
That's about the same thing.
No, it's not. It's not the same.
What reaction was he looking for?
A club and a stadium is not the same thing. Not at all. Not at all. If you're big, you can be a country singer and have songs in a stadium.
Understandable. That's fair. Yeah, but so it's like you got an album. Nobody's never heard it. You're performing in front of people, and then you're wanting to see what hit and what don't. If you got people just staring at you, I feel like it's not a good song. But like if you got people that's into it, that's partying, then now you're like, oh, okay, I'm gonna save this one.
I don't think that was the purpose of that. I don't think Kanye would let the people judge his songs. I think Kanye is so Kanye.
People definitely judge.
No, they will judge his song. I don't think he cares about what he puts on the album, what people judge. Kanye is gonna be Kanye no matter who the fuck cares.
But then it'd be like, why even do it like that?
Because he's like, why does he do half the shit he does?
That is true.
Right? I just think, and plus, who is judging? In an atmosphere like that, it's hard to judge songs like that because you're hearing it for the first time. Mm-hmm. You're around a whole bunch of people. There's a lot of noise. You can't really hear everything that's meant to be heard in the song. I don't think he would. That's not the right environment to make people judge your song.
Well, the changes that I heard.
It is a listening party, though.
It is a listening party. Yeah. The changes that I did hear, I thought were perfect. Like I wrote Remote Control when I first heard it. It was just him by himself.
I like Remote
And then
Control.
I heard it with Cudi
Thug.
and Young Thug, and then in the end, it just was Young Thug.
I was singing Remote Control all day.
Yeah, it's
I don't
an
know why. The
amazing
hook
song.
is catchy.
I think he was right for taking Cudi off. He put him on like the next song, so it's like it's cool.
I heard the Cudi one.
Oh, yeah.
was nice.
So Young
you said
Thug
you didn't
part,
like it, did you?
I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I feel like it was extra. It was, Cudi come on that bitch humming, singing like a motherfucker, and I think
Yeah,
Young
hummer.
Thug part was a little bit longer. And I was just like, and then when they did it, they like, oh, bring Cudi back, and I'm like, nah, I think know where you're
Thug's
going.
part was all right. I like when he
song.
transitioned that his voice to that whatever that was. That is one of my favorite parts of that song. I love that. Anyway, both of the albums are hard. You can't compare the two. The only thing you can't compare is the beef between the two, and it's like, who do you like more?
It's crazy
You know what I mean?
how far
But-
mumble rap came. I'm sorry to interrupt, but just
yeah.
because it's like now you're
It's
like, oh
accepted
yeah,
now.
whatever he was doing with his voice. I think Playboy Cardi got like this little baby voice that even Drake did once.
No.
or twice.
I'm not
Like,
talking about what he did with his voice. I'm talking about what the production
What pro-
did
oh,
to the voice. It's a
oh,
part on there where his production. It's that it switches like the tone and everything of his voice, and it's like real reverbed and everything.
that.
That like tronic type shit.
Yeah.
I like that's dope as hell, bro.
okay.
Yeah, no,
I
don't
thought you
give
were
a fuck
talking about the
no,
voice change that Thug did. That's why I had liked that part. I feel like people like rappers are allowed to play with their vocals now because back in the day it's like nah, nigga. But shoot.
But yeah, like I was saying, bro, you can't really pit those albums against each other. They are their own things individually.
I thought for the people that thought that Kanye was going to even come close to Drake's sales, y'all are nuts. That
What do you
joint was
mean?
crazy.
What is he at?
Oh well,
You know?
Drake doubled them and some change, but like it only made sense. Kanye did like 309,000, but it's cause like
He's
he
over
dropped on
500
Sunday.
now.
Huh?
He's over 500 now.
No,
Yeah,
well,
he dropped on a Sunday, bruh.
that was fake news. That was fake news.
How was that fake
So
news?
what they did was he did 309 in America, and that's from Sunday to Thursday. That's because it's really from Friday to Thursday, but he dropped on Sunday. So what some people did? Wait, let me tell you. Some people did. They counted it from either Sunday to Sunday, or they added in his sales that wasn't in America. But when they counted, it's only American sales for first week. So for first week, he only did 309,000, and that's from Sunday to Thursday. Because it's like he can't just make up what the first week is just because he dropped on a Sunday. They don't extend it just for Kanye. Like it is what it is.
But I don't think you base how good artists is on the sales. I don't think you can. Let me tell you why.
Okay.
Because people downright hate Kanye, bro. There are people out here who won't
People
give
hate everybody.
I know,
People
but
hate
people
Drake.
won't not like they hate Kanye. Come on.
Well, I mean,
People
Kanye, he did it to
People
himself.
hate Kanye
He
so
did
much
it
to where
himself.
they won't even listen to the album.
He came
bro.
to Charleston, South Carolina, and
Wild Out.
And all anybody ever got from
Wild
that
Out.
was slavery was a choice.
He said that in South Carolina. He didn't say that in Charleston.
Yes, that was in Charleston.
That was in Charleston.
That was in Charleston. Yes, his only one. That's why it's so crazy living in South
If he
Carolina.
didn't say that,
Kanye's
yeah.
only one presidential speech or whatever. It was in Charleston, South
I
Carolina.
don't think he said that in Charleston.
Yeah, Google it. You got time. I'll talk while I do.
I don't think he said
He
that.
only had one.
I don't really care enough to
Oh
Google
well, just know I'm right because I know I'm on this music
I'm
stuff,
not trusting
Josh.
that.
I'm on this
fucking on the music stuff, too. What you mean?
Nah. You're biased. You're biased. Like
sure.
NBA YoungBoy right now, he is a part of the music conversation. Right now, he has an album that drops on the 24th, and he only released like the cover, how many tracks is on. You know how people release
I could care
pre-release
less.
album.
I could care less.
His album is ranked 11 on Apple Music right now.
And it's not even
And
out.
it's
Nobody's
not
heard
even
anything.
out. No,
That's
well,
how
except
you
for
know,
the 4 songs.
That's how you
No.
know it's bullshit.
You crazy. The 4 songs is more memorable than any song that's on Drake and Kanye's album.
Jesus Christ.
I'm telling you, the 4...
How do you judge an album before you hear it?
No,
you can't do
I'm
that.
judging the 4 songs that's out.
Okay, so
That's
judge the 4
So the
songs.
4 songs that he has out is going to last longer than any song that's on
I
that
actually could
certified
care- I
level.
could care less.
Look.
I could care less.
So,
bro. I honestly,
all right,
I'm not
well,
listening.
well,
I just chose not to. I recently just chose not to listen to music.
So
like that.
wait,
it's just I can't anymore.
You can't. Music has always been musicking. It's always going to be music. There's lyrical rappers if you want to listen to that. There's spiritual rappers if you want to listen to that.
Who did he shoot and kill in this one?
None of the songs, all his songs is about girls. Well, for the most part, all the songs that he's already released are about girls. Nevada, Toxic Punk, White.
I'll listen to him.
Listen to him.
I'll listen to him.
But hear me out. So, my problem with people judging Drake and Kanye's album was like, they're fans of them, but they're not fans of them. Like, if you've never heard a Drake album that you was like, oh my God, this is amazing, then you can't talk about Certified Lover Boy not being amazing, because it's like you don't feel none of them are. I had a friend, he was like, oh, this not better than Nothing Was the Same, and I'm like, that's arguably Drake's greatest album of all time. Why would you compare anything to that? It's just like because
it's one of his albums.
Yeah, but it's still
you can compare it to that. It's a new album. You're supposed to progress, right?
Sometimes, but at the same time, you could be stuck in moments. There's nostalgia. There's a thing like that. So it's like, if I don't know, I just feel like everybody was digging too deep. You just got to accept it as it come, live with it, like it how you like it. And from a fan to a fan, if I was speaking to another fan, I'll be like, the album was good. At 7 a.m., it's going to be certain songs that's going to do well, but I don't think none of them will stand the test of time like that. Like,
I don't think they will either.
Bling. Yeah,
I don't think, and that's what I was telling. I think Donda will stand the test of time more so than CLB.
I don't think so. I think the same thing about Donda.
Really?
Yeah, because Jail, people was talking about that.
I don't even listen to that one.
It's trash.
I don't listen to that one.
Like at 24, I like Junior, okay. Like, there were songs I liked on it, but like, it's not like how I like Ye. It's not the ones that I'll sing to myself when I'm alone, bored. Like, even Jesus Lord, like, that's cool, it's catchy, but it doesn't hold you like that. None of those are good. They're all gonna fade out. Yeah, don't hold me.
But Young Boy holds you.
Oh my goodness, I'm telling you. And even just, I wish there was like a way we could chart it or graph it, but I'm telling you, the Young Boy song. Look, man,
I can't.
He's 21, and
what does that mean?
Only assuming that,
what does that mean?
Only assuming you're not like this super genius and all these millions of fans that he has are just crazy. It gotta be something about him. Oh my goodness! I don't think you could have that many fans and it only be young boys.
Okay, I was obviously playing when I said
it
young
was
boys.
Yeah, I mean it was hard. It was hard, but I felt shot. I felt like he was taking a shot.
I won't say they're young-minded because I can't say that, but it's just he's one tracked. He's one dimensional.
That's not true.
He's one dimensional.
That's how I know you don't listen to him. That's how I know you.
I've listened to a few of his things, but I can't tell you a song. I can't tell you because
I'm sure. But like, if Youngboy was one dimensional, I wouldn't know what the dimension is, right? Because he's constantly singing about family, constantly singing about heartbreak, constantly singing about money. He constantly singing about killing people. Like, he's a full scope. He sings so well. I feel like he's like Drake and Lil Wayne put together. But that's how the people take him. That's how the people is taking him in. Like, that is a strong take that I had, but I do feel that way. Like, I'm telling you.
Sings so well
because it's this young boy about to be crazy, and the 4 songs he dropped out 21. I'm telling you, they all hit.
What's the name of the album gonna be called?
Sincerely Control.
Okay. Looking forward to that one.
It is. But like, I love the Donda. I still gave Donda like an 8 because it has great songs.
That's fair.
And you know what I'm saying?
That's fair. I feel like that's a fair assessment of Donda.
Yeah.
An 8.
Yeah. And it's the same thing I gave Drake, because it's like, it's still great albums. They're still better than so much other music that came out recently.
Yes, it is.
And yeah, but it's.
But the bottom line is, I don't think you can compare it to.
I'm sad that Jaden Smith dropped the album under the.
Did he?
Yeah, he
under
did.
the what?
Just under the radar, like real smooth. Like, I think like right before I think Drake pushed his album back 2 hours or something, and somebody was just like, Jay didn't drop.
Hey, my man, shit. You can't hate on Jay neither. He making music. He got catchy songs. People love his music.
He's way better than his dad. Way better than his dad.
What, bro? Don't you disrespect?
Will got
Willie, bro. Don't you disrespect Big Willie.
I was
just listening to Miami today, bro.
I don't think it's the talent that we still sing in Miami. It was a different time.
It's a different time.
Less music
the music was different back then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But for what it was back then, that was a dope ass track.
So if
Welcome to Miami,
if that lives longer than any of Jaden's songs,
but it's still playing. Are you serious? That will live far longer than any of Jaden's songs.
And that's so messed up because Jaden put so much spirit and heart in his music, and going to my.
Willie didn't? Big Willie didn't?
Nah. What? Oh, yo.
Go with Wild Wild West. The Wild Wild West. What?
That's just how bad music was back then.
I did not like that one like that.
It's still so upset that Will Smith feel like that's his worst movie, and I love that movie.
I liked it too. A lot of people didn't like it. I don't know why, but I really like. But I feel like we were young judging the movie. Like, it looked cool
he made it for
younger.
us. He made it for us. Oh, so how do you feel like about his Serena Williams and?
Oh, I was watching the trailer, bro, and almost cried.
Oh my God. You almost cried.
I almost dropped a tear, bro. That's gonna be a powerful movie.
I didn't.
That's gonna be a powerful movie.
I don't want to watch it.
Why?
Because it's like for what? One is sexist.
How is that sexist?
How you got the greatest tennis players in the world, but instead of making a movie about them, you make it about their dad.
You think they don't realize? You don't think they know that the movie's being made about their dad?
I mean, I'm sure.
You don't think their dad is their biggest inspiration? Their dad is the reason they got into it?
That is fine. They wouldn't do it to Kobe. They wouldn't do it to Jordan.
What if they didn't?
They wouldn't do it to
what if they didn't want the movie made about them? What if they wanted the movie to be focused on their dad? Is it still sexist? It's
I
not.
Guess. No, I would need to see them to know that. I would never just assume.
What if they just want to dedicate a movie to their dad?
How do you know that they're even getting money off of this?
Oh, they're getting money off of this movie, bro. Come
paid.
on. The fuck they using that whole everything. The fuck they got beat. This little Serena Williams and Venus, bro. Come on.
But if
they're getting some kind of funds. $1 at least.
Hopefully.
Shit.
But all right, I guess, man. I don't know.
Anyway,
just seeing this Will Smith in certain roles is cringy to me.
I don't think, bro.
I'll watch it. Did you watch
Smith is one
Concussion?
of the best actors. No, I didn't. I just never got around to it. But that wasn't something that interested me. Like that whole CTE situation. I mean, it's interesting, but it wasn't like, oh, let me watch a movie about CTE type stuff.
Understandable. You know, I feel like, I don't know, NFL players get paid millions for brain trauma, so I can't really, you know what I'm saying?
They do.
That's the point. That's the point. We gave you $5 million not for you to have a smooth, easy career. No, it's because you're risking your fucking life in front of the people. It's like the military. You know, that's the whole point.
Nah, I don't think that's why they give him $5 million. Anyway, they're giving them $5 million to score touchdowns. Score touchdowns.
They'd be crash dummies.
Yeah, they'd be crash dummies. This doesn't really have to do with music. It has to do with somebody in music. But did you see on Drink Champs the other day, not too long ago, Trick Daddy talking about he get 8 out?
He said that? I saw him on Twitter, but I was at work. I couldn't listen to it. That's what he was talking about.
Yes, bro. They was talking about eating the booty, getting the booty, and he was like, yeah, I get 8 out. Look, listen. And it's just the way he said it, like get 8 out, bro. Bro, what? Trick Daddy?
So recently, I had a family member, an older family member, telling me about how much they loved getting their booty licked, right? And he's well traveled. So Like he's one, so like he's like, you know, you got to live and experience. Now I had it happen once in college, but I was like, it didn't do anything for me. It felt like someone was licking my hand. Like it didn't. I didn't tickle.
Like somebody was licking your hand.
Yeah, like I felt like I was supposed to like get ticklish or
Well, that
giddy.
nigga, she wasn't doing it right.
So that's what he told me. That's what he told me. He was like, she did it right. It probably was her first time doing it too. You got to get around somebody who been doing it for. And I'm like,
that was getting done before it was hot.
No.
Yeah, it wasn't talked about enough then. You see, that's why I didn't feel good. It wasn't talked about enough.
What do you mean it wasn't? I don't think that matters. But yo, that's so crazy.
Tongue was dry.
So you like it?
I don't know. I don't know, nigga. I don't know.
Yo,
I do not know.
you never had your booty licked?
I do not know. No. I can't.
How do you ask if you wanted it? Like hypothetically, if you wanted
How do I ask?
How do you ask?
Oh, you don't. I think that's just one of them things that has to be presented to you. Because if you go and ask some shit like that, I don't know, man. You might break it off. They might break it off.
Up? Your girl could ask. Or she could at least voice that she wanted.
We've already had this.
Yeah, we had that, but it's still so crazy that like girls could just be like, "Yo, babe, I want my booty ate." But a guy is like, "Yo, babe."
Oh, because they gonna. Oh, if as a guy, if you ask, it's like, nigga, what else has happened back there, nigga? Why do you like that so much, nigga? Like, you know what I mean?
Yo, it's crazy.
That's what it is. You can't ask that shit, bro. Well, I would think you would have to be like, it would have, like I said, presented to you. You would have to be
in this
served.
Progressive time of Lil Nas X, men should be able to ask, to get their booty licked. You know what I'm saying? Like.
How would you ask?
Well, I feel everything I've learned in life. You just gotta hit them right between the eyes.
That's what
you got to be like, yo.
That's why they came up with the term salad tossing.
Yeah, well,
it seems a lot easier to ask to have your salad tossed.
I'll feel for it. I want my salad tossed. Bro, I want you to lick my ass. That's
how you would ask?
Yeah,
straight between the eyes. Lick my ass.
Because I would want to say lick my booty, but I don't want you to lick my booty. I want you to lick my booty hole. You can't say that. Ooh, booty hole liquor.
Ooh.
And it's your girl, so you can't judge her because they doing it to you, and they doing it because they love you.
I think that's more than love.
If you can get a stranger to lick your booty, you're like a god. You gotta be like a rapper. I just met this new bitch and she licked my ass.
Get a stranger to eat your booty.
Yeah.
If you ask a stranger to eat your booty and she says yes, stop fucking with her.
You ask a stranger to lick your booty, you ain't got no morals.
Stop fucking with her, bro. Ain't no damn way.
Before or after she do it.
What?
If she look, you gonna stop fucking with her before or after?
Before.
Oh, I thought you were gonna do it first.
If she random just say, I'm gonna eat your booty, random stranger, I mean, she eat booty, dude.
Yeah.
She out here eats the butts.
The butts.
Man, she done had plenty butts in her mouth,
so we got to ask the men, like, how many of them have or how many will? I feel like more will than have.
Ooh, make it a poll and put it on Instagram. Make it a poll and just put like yes, no, simple that.
Yes, no.
You gotta put your name to it. We need to make it anonymous
because
though.
for the people who
can we make it anonymous?
Yeah,
you can?
Yeah.
I don't know how that shit works.
But like,
it needs to be anonymous.
For the people who will, I want to know have they? Because I feel like it's not a lot of girls eating ass out there. I don't know if that's true or not. But I don't feel like it is. Not for free. Not for free.
What do you mean, for like $40 or something like that?
How much does a person charge to eat booty for whoever buys prostitutes? I don't want to know for myself, but for a friend, I would like to know how much is that ticket. For real, because that's crazy. No.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Wait. topics, man. I'm on your vibe. I'm trying to see what your life.
Oh, all right. So
it's all mine trash.
I had that. Then I was gonna talk about the fake high school team, Bishop Sycamore.
What is that? I keep hearing that over and over again.
Right, it was
Shannon
a high
Sharp
school
was
team.
talking about it. He said that the Cowboys would lose to him.
It's a dude. It was a team out here playing on ESPN. That's playing a high school team on ESPN. ESPN had broadcast them twice playing on the field. These some grown ass niggas, grown ass niggas, bro, playing high school, and they got beat 58 or 52-0.
And they lost.
These niggas is not a real team. They're team. They're not high schoolers, bro. These niggas was grown ass men out there, bro, posing as high school team, bro.
That's crazy. I was wondering what that was.
The coach had warrants. It was just all around fucked up. It was an all around fucked up situation. But my thing is, bro, how fucked up is it to know you under the radar, knowing you know what I mean, you about to play this high school team, about to be on ESPN and get smacked 58-0, bro.
Well, that got to be embarrassing.
Embarrassing,
man.
bro.
But just think though, well, it goes one of two ways. If they wanted to do it to like bring positivity to the kids, now the kids look stupid good because they just beat a team by 50. Are these niggas working out, or is it just a bunch of like me's out there, a bunch of smoking, drinking?
They look like grown ass football players, bro.
Oh shit, like but they was trash though. So it's like, even though they look good, it's like, how much effort did they put into it, you know?
I don't know, bro. But if I was the opposing team looking at them, bro, and I saw them, like, I don't know. If I looked through the helmet and like seen a grown ass man face, and I was like,
somebody had to take the helmet off.
You got to wonder about these niggas, bro. What?
So how you got Warren and you the coach? Like, and you on TV.
It wasn't a real team.
And he on TV.
Who's
That's
checking?
so stupid. Somebody.
I was thinking like, don't these niggas when you play a high school sport, you gotta have birth certificates and all that shit. But then I thought about it. This ain't no high school team. They just out there.
Random, so really, the coach was in on it. I mean, the principal. The principal had to be in.
It wasn't a team. It wasn't a high school team. There is no principal.
No, but they was playing real schools. So somewhere along the line, somebody had to agree to these grown ass motherfuckers playing these kids.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That's wild.
That's ambition. Hard. I wish I could figure out a way. Now, wouldn't that be hard? Me and you was on a football team playing against a bunch of nigglets, talking shit like
bunch
a motherfucker.
Bunch of nigglets?
Yeah, talking cash shit.
I don't know, bro. Maybe. Anyway, this is what I was gonna say. Not what I was gonna say. This is the other thing I was gonna talk about.
Oh yeah.
All right, so I was looking at stuff, and I've been seeing a lot of stuff on like social media and stuff, and it's like, what's a man's worth these days? What is a man's worth these days?
The same. I don't think it's declined at all.
You don't think it's declined at all?
Hell no.
Amongst females?
It went up higher. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm asking in their eyes, like, what do you think to a woman? What is a man's worth these days? Because women are independent as fuck, and that was the other half of it. Are women too independent these days?
Yes. I want to say, I'm gonna say yes to that off that, but I think they're overcompensating for something that we've already figured out, right? When we overcompensated as far as being independent, we were treating women terribly, you know what I'm saying? Because we were all about the money, taking care, and us. So it's like time has progressed, we have less power. But it's like women, they have it now. So off top, they want to do the shit that we did, was take advantage of the opposite sex. But it's like time has already progressed to a point where you can't do that. So a lot of them are alone because they haven't understand the concept of personality and character. You have to be cool. You could be in a dominant position, but you still got to be cool. And a lot of them don't know that they have to be cool yet. So you got all these 30 plus women dominant. That's what I'm saying. Because they live in the old version of us.
So when you say cool, what do you mean by cool?
You can't just be an asshole just because you're prosperous, or you're gonna be alone in your 30s and 40s and 50s. And if you don't want to be alone, then you have to. It's like I was just talking to a girl about. She feels like a person can change their personality. right? Like that's why you go to therapy. There's like
Can change the
you change
personality.
your personality. So like let's say you're like let's say you're a pedophile, only for extreme situation. You're a pedophile.
Is that a personality?
Yeah, well, yes, it would be considered a personality disorder.
Okay.
So, like, you go to therapy for, like, cognitive therapy, cognitive behavioral therapy. You go to that to change your behavior, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think that people can change their behavior. I think people can't understand their behavior. They could limit how much they express it when they're around people.
Yes.
Monitor, be mindful, but that's you still are you though.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't think you could change your personality. I think you can just dampen it. You know what I mean? Like lessen it.
Yeah, or find somebody who's okay with you know who you are.
Yeah.
Because like well, in my mind, I was thinking pessimistic people, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't. There's no right or wrong way if you're pessimistic. I just think that is what it is. That's just how you see the world. And then we got into like nature versus nurture because they say two twins can have the same father, but like if you ask one that's not successful why he's not successful, they'll be like because my daddy was a drunk. And you ask the successful one why he was successful, he'd be like because my dad. Because I feel like it was something that's in them. They was raised the same way, but it's something deeper than that, right? It's like the wiring of people type situation. So it's like I bet this is who you are. No right or wrong way. You're pessimistic. You're always going to be pessimistic, but you can learn how to like not talk around that shit when you're around the ass of people because you just get on everybody fucking nerves when you talk about it. You're still that person, but you're mindful enough to be like, all right, I'm not going to say that.
All right. So how does this relate back to females?
So
yeah,
you learn how to be cool, right? So it's like you're a female, you're dominant, you got money, you're on asshole status right now. You're dating men, you're looking for certain things, but you're never gonna keep that person because you're not thinking about character, personality. You're thinking about materialistic shit, my house, my car, my job type shit. Men has been there already. That obviously don't work. That's what made women become more independent in the first place because men was acting like douches. If we had,
I would say to counter just a quick counter.
Go ahead.
To that, why women became more independent is because they were allowed to. I think that has more to do with it because they were allowed to.
Like we gave them their independence.
No, not we. Okay, when I say allowed to, I don't mean we gave them to, but they got more rights and things to become more independent. You know what I mean?
That's fair. But
they were able to get better jobs. They were able to have money now. My thing is, I think a lot of women, and I'm not saying all because, this is gonna sound weird to say, but I just think women are becoming less submissive.
Yeah.
So
something.
I think.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Something I heard Kevin Samuels say. Which
who?
Kevin Samuels, the black dude who be like,
oh, Kevin Samuels.
Yeah, everybody know what it is. But it's crazy. He had a conversation with Joe Budden. It was so intelligent. I think every man should listen to it. But he said that the government, it came a point where government was giving women the option, do you want your child's father back or do you want this check from us? And
how are they going to get the child's father back?
Well, working on the relationship. Dealing with whatever happened to separate them. Older people, divorce rates were lower at one point back in the day because it's like it wasn't an option. Like religious, we gonna be married, whatever. But now it's kind of like, nigga, what?
Nigga, I'll leave you.
Yeah, I'll leave your ass. So it's like the government was like, do you want this? Let's say child support or welfare check or whatever. And it's like, or do you want the man? And they maybe initially the government wasn't trying to give out the money. They thought that the women would be like, no, we're gonna keep our husbands. But then nah, it was like, fuck them niggas. Give us the $500 a month or whatever the number is, and we'll live like that instead of being with this nigga. So it's like, it's they chose the money. But at the same time, is it the right way though?
Yeah, they chose the money, but sometimes you can't blame them for that. What if the nigga just wasn't ain't shit nigga and she just had a baby with an ain't shit nigga ain't shit. The nigga's gonna act the right way to not pay this money. You know what I mean? He might act the right way to not pay this money, but he's like, she know that nigga ain't shit. I would be like, yo, give me the money.
Do you think if there was no form of, child support, would women choose ain't shit niggas to have babies with so quickly? Because I feel like sometimes...
I think it would stay the same. I don't think child support would have any... What do you mean?
Like, maybe if they didn't know that, if women didn't know that there was a form of something that's going to protect them. Or
all right. Yeah. Some shit happened. Sorry, y'all. Anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Some shit happened. Yeah, now some shit happened.
I almost tried to...
Yeah, anyway. Forgive us. Ran out of memory. God damn.
We're learning so much.
Anyway, y'all missed a hell of a conversation, though.
You got to tell them about
Y'all missed about 15 minutes of amazing conversation.
Oh, yeah, this one
so we was like, what was we talking about?
Oh, well, all right. Just to recap other conversation that happened, we was talking about child support and the effect it's had on women choosing not to be with the husband.
Do you think the government... No, yeah, okay, yeah. Do you think women would stay would do that?
Because there are the Brittany Renners in the world.
There are the Brittany Renners with the PJ Washingtons.
Yes.
God damn, he got fucked.
Yo. He got fucked so bad, I don't even mind talking about it again. Like, $200,000 a month is crazy.
You know what's crazy? $200,000 a month for how many? For 18 years? Supposedly, because they can't reduce it. But for 18 years... That seems about about $36 million in a lifetime of this child. You know what I'd do, bro? If I was him and I was making, I don't know how much his contract is.
Gotta be stupid. I
don't know about that. Maybe I would just give a $36 million and be like, bitch, don't. I don't know. I feel like you can't do that.
That's toxic masculinity.
It might get reduced. It might get reduced.
It's gonna get reduced.
Yeah,
I'm absolutely certain.
$200,000 is an amazing.
Like for this year.
That's an amazing number.
This year.
That's an amazing
number.
Get that
bro. Reduced right
Jesus
now.
Christ.
But like
$200,000 a month.
I know dudes who child support is so high, it makes them not fuck with the child, and it's crazy.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Why?
Because they don't fuck with the mom. They like fuck the mom.
How do you not fuck with the child?
Because the first thing they say is you better not call me for nothing. There's no reason to talk. So like they'll see the child the one time out of the 2 to 3 months that they see their child.
Nah, dude.
Right? But in their mind, they're like, nigga, I'm paying. And I'm like, yeah.
But then you're paying for nothing then. Now you're even paying for less. Yeah. You don't even get to see your child.
You got to be around.
Stupid.
But as I do
I don't understand that.
I'll never understand it. But as a person with the child, I understand freedom is freedom. They'll never understand having a child there every fucking day. When you have a child every day, you can't shake them, you can't move, you can't get away from that motherfucker.
They got moves too.
they got moves shake too. Every time you think you're free, they be like, nigga, you watching me tonight. So like I understand in their mind, they probably only think about like, I went 3-4 weeks without seeing my child.
It's probably just easier for them.
Yeah,
as in like they don't have the responsibility there, so they just
and they feel like
it's kind of slack.
Like it's slack as hell. But what can you tell them if they're paying more? Like I know dudes paying $8,000, $1,200. Yes. So it's like you can't tell them nothing because in their mind they do more for their child than most people do for their child. But it's like time is everything.
Yeah, that's what matters, dude. Because the child don't know you paying that shit. They don't give a fuck. They don't know that shit. All they gonna remember is you wasn't there. Oh, you gonna hit them when they turn 18? You gonna hit them what? Bro, I was giving you $1,000 a month. What do you mean? I was taking care of you, bro.
What do you mean?
I was taking care of you.
That new bike.
That nigga's gonna look at you like you stupid. The mama probably was talking.
The whole time,
digging your grave. The whole time.
Knew your daddy ain't spending your money.
I bought you this bike. Your daddy ain't nowhere around. I bought you this bike. Yeah, bro.
Man.
Dude.
And so
that shit.
So we was talking about. It's crazy how fast we'll find something new. So we was talking about independence in women and where is it coming from. And then I do feel like money and being so like we were there. So that's the difference.
And if we recap on something that we've already talked about, just
bear with us.
We're gonna say something.
Do you think that it's gonna come out different? But so you don't tie independence with wealth? Because being submissive. Do you tie being submissive with wealth? Like if a girl is independent, she's independent for the money. That's why she acts.
Well, I don't know. It can be taught too, like, bro. That shit can be taught. Like you can be taught to be submissive as a female. Like, you should wash dishes in the house, and you should make sure you sweep and shit, and make sure he has a cooked meal every night. Females can be taught that shit.
If I had a woman that made more than me, but she always was cleaning, cooking, and doing shit like that, I'll be like, that bitch is traumatized from like generational misogyny. Generational misogyny got her fucked up, and she's perfect.
Oh my god, are you kidding?
Oh yes, oh my god,
she's perfect.
And she's perfect.
Wow, bro.
Because technically,
and you got a daughter.
What? So it's
that's
like
wild.
Well,
Just say that.
Do I want her to be a man eater and teach her like, fuck these niggas, get this money, do whatever you want to do? Or do I want her to be like, you're going to get married, be a wife, be, a lady?
No, you let her. You let her be what she wants to be. You see where it's going. I don't know, bro. I don't fucking know. 'Cause I'm about to be living this life.
Yeah, so it's like,
I don't know.
Do you at least throw your bid in on what you prefer? But what do you prefer? I prefer for her to be a lesbian. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold you,
bro. What?
So
Why? Because you're selfish.
Is that selfish?
Yeah. Why do you want her to be a lesbian?
Because I don't.
You don't want her to be with niggas like you?
No.
All right, so what?
I don't want no one to fuck my daughter. If I must say it, I don't. The idea of a nigga putting his little penis in my daughter, it hurts.
Wow. I bet it does. I know it does.
So yeah, I want her to be a lesbian. I want her to fuck bitches. Fuck it.
I just watched the Wayans brother. Which Marlon Wayans stand up, and he was talking about that. Did you see it?
No.
He was talking about that shit. He was telling all these jokes, and he was like, "Luckily, my daughter's a lesbian." And like real life, his daughter's a lesbian. They talked about it.
Oh man!
He was like, "Bro, I
weight off my shoulders."
Yeah.
Yo, could you imagine? You open the door, and there's this cute little girl there, and she's like, "Oh, I'm here for Aubrey," and you like, "Oh, you here for my daughter?" Or like you open the door, and it's like this 200-pound, 6'5" little boy, and your daughter, she like athletes for some reason. You like, what?
This nigga says 6'5", 200-pound little boy.
Yeah, little boy, because he like fucking 16, 17, and he at your door asking your daughter to come out and ride, and his car look nice. And you mad. And you mad. He driving like a 1980 Challenger, and you like, what the fuck?
What you just, hey, bro, that's why it all depends on how you raise her, bro.
Yeah, well, of course.
It depends, because bro, me and you both know there's females out here that do the right thing, bro.
Oh yeah,
they do the right thing, and they are straight up real with it, bro. Like there's dope, they cool as hell, but you ain't gonna play with them no kind of way.
Oh no,
and you ain't just gonna do anything to them, and they we both know
and
this.
You'll cuff so
right, and you would approach them with respect. So that's all that's what I'm saying. You just raise your daughter in a way to know that, to recognize what that is,
as a father,
and recognize the bullshit.
Do you throw? So what do you throw your? Do you do? What do you do? You talk to your daughter about it? Does that just be like a conversation that never, like, that's the unknown? Talk about it with your mama. So like your daughter, she comes to you and she's talking about the guys that she like or whatever. Do you throw your bid in on the one that you feel like on the way she
you tell her
go?
What to look for, bro. You know what to look for. You know what ain't shit nigga is.
A nigga with dick and balls. I'm sorry. Yeah, you right. I'll tell her to go for the good one.
You know what I mean? You got this. I don't know, bro. I don't know. But I would think that you would just show her what's right or what's wrong. Not what's right and wrong, but like just show her what to recognize. You know what I mean?
Yo.
And you keep her around people like that. You know what I mean? If you keep her around niggas that ain't shit and that's all she's seeing growing up, she's gonna recognize. That's easy to recognize. That's what she's comfortable around, nigga.
So I'm hoping that I exude so much of my personality that my daughter just don't like niggas like me. Like, oh, you remind me of, like, I want her to think
or she's gonna be real comfortable around a nigga like you.
Nah, because my daughter don't fuck with me.
Change your ways, nigga. Change your ways.
But my daughter has this high moral compass. Like, she thinks she's everybody's mom. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's a baby, even though they're like 3 months younger than her type shit. She always like, daddy, don't do this. Daddy, you shouldn't do that. And I like her being like that. So a little bit of me, sometimes I'm extra like that because I want her to be like, daddy,
or
that's
you just
wrong.
extra like that because it gives you an excuse to be extra like that.
Well, I mean,
so you can be extra like that.
I'm being like that with like a 4-year-old, so it's not really. I don't get nothing from it. I just it's me trying to be mentally.
But you don't have to control yourself to not do what you shouldn't be doing.
Normally, I'm just talking shit about the people in her school.
Oh,
that's normal. Okay. That's the number one thing that she be like, daddy, don't say that. No, she's nice. She's my friend. I be like, what? That's your friend? Man, that shit whack, nigga. She whack. Her daddy whack. A nigga that you know, that little boy, the little fat kid down the street. And then she like, oh, no, daddy. And I'm like, nah. So like,
that's good. She's sweet. That's good.
For now, she's 4. I don't know these kids, but yeah, women and their independence.
Women and their independence. What else was we talking about? We was talking about something else, bro. Like it was hella good.
It don't matter because we're about to bring. This is going to be one of them. The women. Well, it wasn't. I guess. Because I'm so childish. The conversation was women who talk to your friends in the past.
Oh yeah.
But initially, I wanted to say smash the homie. It didn't even matter if they talked. As a matter of fact, I feel like if
could you fuck with them or fuck? How do we get onto that?
Who knows? Who knows?
But yeah, so the conversation was, could you talk to the female who had talked to your homeboy?
And then you gave an experience of one time you knew a... Oh, you know why?
And I was like, I couldn't... Yeah, go ahead. Why?
So, the conversation was, I have a homegirl, you know what I'm saying? Very great friend. Very great friend. And she's not a hoe. She's known to be a cuffer. But at her later years, she's single. She don't know what to do. So, she's 30 plus, 30 or 30 plus, 1 and 2, 31, 32. But she just entered her whole phase, right? So it's like she slept with 2 friends. Let's say in the span of within a week, within the same week, she slept with 2 friends, and they know that this happened. But she felt like her personality was so great, like, I don't know, that the one that she liked out the 2, she would still be able to cuff. Because that's her goal. Her goal is, I want to cuff this one, though. And I was telling her that, it's not going to happen. Just because one hit. And I could see her on some, you're like a toxic man. Because it's like, why does that matter? You know, women know who you slept with, and they still get with you. You might have slept with a girl or 2 friends.
Not with the homies, though. Not with the homies. Just like, bro, I feel like it's the same with females. Like, a female, you can't have smashed it's weird, okay. You can't have smashed a girl that wants to be with you's homegirl, like real close homegirl. You said it right. You can't do that because and her take to be with you. I feel like how we were saying it earlier. Females are a lot more catty. They wouldn't be able to hang around each other anymore.
But they know men ain't shit though. So I feel like a girl, if you smash their homegirl and she like you, she'll just stop being friends with that girl and be with you. See what I'm saying? Now they're not even friends like they used to.
Nope. It depends. It depends.
I feel like women are more accepting to men being whores than men. And it's not even being a whore just because she slept with one of your friends. It's just something that happened. It's weird. But like, I don't know.
It can never happen. Like I was saying, well, for guys, I can't speak for females because I don't know. I'm not even gonna try to. But with guys, bro, if you smash the chick that I was fucking with, I can never like marrying her because it come around to the wedding, bro.
The day of the wedding.
weird.
Nobody never said anything to you about it. And then he comes up to you and he just like, yo, I used to hit.
Oh, if he told you late? If you found out late?
At the wedding. It's like, what do? Do you like stop everything?
I ain't gonna lie, bruh.
Ooh.
I ain't gonna lie. If I found out late, and I had to find out, and you didn't tell me, and you know you smashed that nigga, and you didn't tell, and my homeboy didn't tell me either, and y'all waited to the wedding day. Wedding's off. Yes.
Yeah.
Wedding is off. Are you kidding me? Are you good? Because that's such a big thing. Like, if you would have told me, we wouldn't be together already.
Yeah.
So it's like,
but that's why they keep it secret.
I know,
that's
but you don't. But then you keep that bitch to you in the grave. Don't tell me on the fucking wedding because it's done. What the fuck we getting married for?
Yo,
I wouldn't be with you.
But then it's so bad because they like, yo, why? What's going on? And you be like, yo, let this bitch tell you. Fuck you, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. I'm out. This
or
bitch.
You just wait till the pastor say, "Does anybody object?" And you raise your hand.
You like, nigga, I do. Fuck you. But it's still. I'm absolutely certain if there's ladies watching this, they're gonna be like, levels of maturity. It is fucked up for them not telling you, being understanding, all this blah blah bullshit.
Fuck that.
But at the same time,
fuck that.
So. All right, so, and I hate to do it like this, but it was some good points he brought up before. It's like, he says something like, you talk about being secure. I'm a man. I'm secure. I'm putting it down. I don't give a fuck my homie hit before, you know, if he did, you know what I'm saying?
You had that conversation with him, like you said. You had that real conversation with him and her.
Yeah, because I wouldn't want him to be like, oh, she's the one that got away. Like, look, she married to me now, nigga.
or she, this is before marriage.
Yeah.
Before marriage. We talking before marriage.
You got to check him.
Yeah.
One, I wouldn't even, so like, let's say if I'm trying to court a girl, but she used to talk to one of my homies, I wouldn't even bring it up because it's like, if I'm trying to talk to her but it doesn't go anywhere, I
don't want to know who you fucked. I don't want to know none of that. But
once I stop fucking, now I hit my homeboy up like, all right, look, I hit shawty. You know what I'm saying? What do we do now? But if he don't give a fuck, he don't give a fuck. But then you get married.
See, that's if you smash and you see your homeboy with a girl, you got to tell him you smash.
Yeah.
You got to.
But then it's like, so you're getting married and it's a reception and you peer across and they just having an amazing conversation, laughing. She touching him on the shoulder. Ha 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 ha. You're so
and like
funny.
I said, all you see over there is hearts and fucking emoji, fucking love eyes from across the room. Man. You don't see shit. You don't hear shit.
She can't even bring up shit from their past.
No, hell no.
I remember that you loved those movies, bitch. You remember that? I don't remember none of my hoes what they like, but you remember the movies?
Bruh, yeah, nah. It just, that wouldn't be a situation for me. I couldn't. I wouldn't. Didn't. I can't.
But again,
no, go ahead.
Another part of that is this old age, though. Being single in your old age, it's hard out there. Ain't a lot of good choices.
That's what I was saying. I think that's what I was saying right before we stopped. But like, yeah, I be telling my homie, bro, it's females out there that's growing up on, or who's associated themselves with the Meg Thee Stallions and the Nicki Minaj's, and they city girls now, bro.
Great rappers.
Whatever. They're city girls now, bro. They're city girls. And like, you go out here and try to find a chick that's with all that shit. This is hard. That's rough, bro. I be feeling for my bros.
You go for years of being single, trying to find a bitch that you like and that's pretty and you feel like you know could bear your last name, and then she fuck one of the niggas you know. It's like shit, damn. What do you do?
Yeah, but you might have to move states. If you move states, you might have a lot better opportunity to not find one of them.
Yo, long distance like a motherfucker. I used to holler at hoes on Twitter and shit. But then it's man, it's just it's weird to care about something like that, but at the same time it's like, what do you have as a man? You know, you got your name, your nuts, and your money. And you got to try to do the best with what you have as a man.
Yeah. Nah, if you got the I mean, shit. I'm not saying it's not impossible to happen. You might kick it off with a chick that done smashed with somebody you know, and y'all just like both been over that shit. Might have been years ago, and like that shit is dead. You know what I mean? And you and that dude aren't like like that. You know what I mean? That's a different situation.
But then it goes back. Do you care do you care that the dude's your homie, or do you care that you know somebody that fucked?
Honestly, no. I care more so if the dude is my homie. If I knew, if I just know the dude, you know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. Whatever. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you're right.
That's super childish to care about that. Yeah, okay. I know. Nah, I wouldn't give a fuck. If I just knew who he was, I don't give a.
I don't want to be in Walmart and I see this nigga looking at me and you, and then he looking at me like.
At least you know who it is. Like, it might be niggas in Walmart that doesn't hit your girl. You don't know him at all. And that nigga just looking at you like, ha ha ha. Yeah.
That was the most disrespect on what's his name? Sheck West. He got on the Mobama. He said, I fucked your hoe and she didn't even let you know.
Oh, nah,
that's fucked up. Nah, but like, yeah, it's that'd be fucked up if she don't let you know. That gotta be. I think that would be the most hurtful part. If your homie,
she didn't let you know?
Yeah, if your homie did and neither one of them let you know until you was about to get married. Oh man, I think because I'd be like, bro, I came to you. I came to you when I met her. I came to you when I hit. I came to you when I decided that I'm about to get engaged with her.
Yeah,
I came to you so many times.
That ain't your boy.
And now you're like,
that ain't your
what?
boy.
When I wouldn't give a fuck if it was 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20. Nigga, what?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. That ain't your boy if he didn't let you know. He'll probably try to hit you with the excuse like, bro, I didn't want to mess up a good thing. Y'all look like it. Just like what she would try to hit you with.
That's some flawed shit.
Yeah, bro, it's super flawed.
You can mess up a bunch of
You
good
ain't the
things.
homie. You ain't the homie if you do some shit like that. You're not the bro.
That is crazy. But I could definitely see somebody be like, man, you look happy. I feel like that's
why I say that.
That's mental manipulation. Mm-hmm. I think they feel like they want to have that over you. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You cuffing the girl that I hit. Nah, it's like, I'm up, nigga. I'm up. You thought
if
you was good.
care about that kind of shit.
Men are petty people. They men act like they're not, but men are petty. Men, I remember niggas that hit a girl because you said they like you. Or they be like, oh, I hit. And another nigga be like, oh, you hit? So I know I can hit. And then they'll try to hit just because you hit. Like, men are dogs.
That's true.
So, but it's that, that would be crazy. That would be hurtful. That would be hurtful. And I even think it's more hurtful because you couldn't even, situations like that I would want to tell my homegirl about and get her confidence, you know? But I do feel like you tell a girl that and a girl gonna be looking at you like, nigga, man up.
All right, so the situation with your homegirl, what was she? She was mad at you because you were saying that.
Yeah, because I was like, that shit was not going down. Like, I just knew.
And so she got mad at you because you told the truth.
Yeah, because it's like I'm being negative. I'm not.
So
like,
she honestly thinks that she's gonna be able to kick it off with one of the homeboys.
All right. So recently she's like, and that's why I said it's like a 3-month span. Now she's like, I quit. I tried. I'm tired of trying type shit. And in my mind, I'm like, nigga, duh, right? Like, it's like, but at the same time, I don't know. I told, cause look, man, I'm a chatty patty sometimes with my friends. I don't give names, and they don't know each other. But I want to see where your mind at. I want to see how you perceive things, how you process information. And most girls I talk to about it, they're like, men are so childish. Like, you gonna let something like that stop you from potentially finding the love of your life? Like, what if this girl is your soulmate? Like, you know that soul. You know, this is the
because
one.
They grew up on Disney, bro, and princesses and
but
shit.
But like, yeah,
that's what I was trying to tell. I was trying to tell some people this shit, and I don't know. You know, like these females, they grow up on that princess. I was just telling some girls the other day, like, that shit's so fake. I'm not gonna tell. I'm not gonna tell my daughter like she's I'm not gonna put that in her head. She's a princess because these girls they grow up. And I'm gonna make sure she understands what I mean by that. So because I feel like these girls they grow up with that mentality and it's like.
It's terrible, yeah. So I'm not gonna lie.
And princesses, to be real, are treated horribly in history.
So, but Aubrey, I constantly tell her she's not a princess. Technically, she's the queen.
There you go.
And
That's fine.
and I feed that into it, like,
That's
yo,
fine.
you the queen though. You the queen. But
I believe in queens.
She is a bossy asshole.
But my
too,
thing
though.
with princesses is this stigma or stereotype around them, like in shows and shit. Like, everything goes perfect, and it's supposed to be
given to you.
Yeah, no, I don't like that idea.
Well, our daughters won't be raised on. Well, no, they'll be for sure raised on Disney movies if we make it, because Disney Plus makes it super easy. But they're gonna be raised on like Maleficent and Cruella.
Maleficent?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, like
Cruella. That's what I wanted to talk about too. That's crazy. Have you seen the new one?
Oh, yes, I have.
I fucking love it.
I have.
Man.
You like that?
I fucking
Yo, you
loved
like the
it.
second nigga that told me that shit?
I fucking love
But
Cruella, dude.
it has the same problem as Raising Kanan to me.
What?
Fucking. All right. Well, first I led with Raising Kanan. In Power, Kanan was killing everybody, terrible person, and now Raising Kanan, they got him like he could be a good guy. Fucking Cruella, she fucking was trying to like kill 101 Dalmatians. That's a lot of fucking puppies you was trying to make a coat out of. Now she got like dogs she fuck with. Like,
Bro,
it's
this is the first part of Cruella.
So how do you go from that person?
3 dogs. The dog, huh?
How do you go from?
We have to see the rest of the story, bro. She's ruthless, bro. No. She's ruthless, though.
She's not ruthless. Ruthless is strong.
She was ruthless as fuck. Like after the fact? Well, she was stunting on that bit. She was stunting on old girl so hard, bro. When she pulled up with the trash truck, bro. When she pulled up with the trash truck and it looked like a whole bunch of trashers in the back, and then she just whipped that bitch out. It was her dress. Oh, she shitted on her so bad, bro. I was like, at that point, I was like, oh, I fucks with this movie.
I don't want to. Well. Spoilers, y'all. Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry.
But like, it's
been out for too long.
Yeah, but like, and it's free. Fucking
yeah.
So whatever. But like, and with her mom being like the killer, it's like it's so crazy.
Her mom was the killer.
Well,
yeah.
Or her mom tried to kill her, but she thought her mom killed her parents.
I
but
thought
really
that
her
was
mom
a good little thing.
It was a good little, you know what I'm saying? I liked it. I did, but it still was like. The original Cruella was like.
But did you see how old she was in the cartoons, bro?
Yes.
Okay, a lot of shit happened between that time.
That's what the story is.
She has 3 Dalmatians right now, bro. There's 101. You know what I mean? There's 101. And so, she only has 3 right now.
So yeah, our daughter's gonna be raised on that. Maleficent, Wanda. Yeah, because I'm definitely gonna run that back.
Oh, Marvel?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
I just want her to see
nigga.
dominant women fucking controlling the game and shit. I like that.
Yes. I'm down with that shit. Confident, independent. Haha, that's funny, right? Females.
Independent.
We just got finished talking about being too damn independent.
The concept of all women independence came from men. So is it really independence? Is crazy. So like we gave women their independence.
I don't like saying that.
But that is.
I don't think we gave them their independence. We just stopped bullshitting and
we stopped being
changed laws. Yeah, men stopped being terrible creatures and changed laws. Fucking stupid laws, and now they can do things now. South
Carolina still has the law that you could beat your wife on a Sunday on the courthouse steps with a switch that's thinner than your thumb.
Yeah, that's wild.
That is.
I wonder if anybody has taken somebody out there to test that. Like that shit would be. That would be crazy. That would be dope. Not to really do it, but like acting. Acting. You take your wife out there acting, and she and you beat the fuck out of her with a switch this big on the steps, and then when the cops roll up, you straight talk shit like nigga, hit boom, read that. You know the law. Nigga, back up, give me my room. I ain't got no swinging room right here.
She tell me she fucked one of my homies one time a long time ago, nigga. We might be going to the courthouse, nigga. Oh, see, that's why that law in South Carolina still stands. Just in case. That's
crazy.
Yeah. It makes you angry just thinking about it.
But see, what a crime happens is getting her out there.
No,
or you just gotta trick her. You just gotta, hey babe, let's go to the steakhouse steps.
They don't know.
Let's go to the steakhouse. I've always wanted to walk up those steps.
You gotta hit it with the let's take a selfie. Let's take my picture. For some reason, I just want a courthouse picture today. Just get my camera and take this picture for me as soon as you get on the fucking step. You just pull this long ass shit from your back. Do it like
pull it out your pants, man. Just look that.
That's when she looking confused. She gonna be confused as fuck. Like, what are you thinking? What the fuck?
That's wild. Just to say, we would never do that. Never. All jokes. That shit is hilarious to think about.
And I probably would cuff a girl that slept with somebody, a homie or friend. I don't care. I really don't give a fuck. Because that's like. Wild.
Oh yeah, you don't have morals and those other words.
Because it's like what's I'm hitting, and because one, I'm a person that's live a life of denial, and I'm okay with it. I don't never want to change it. I like being in my own bubble, my own world. I see what I want to see, and I hear what I want to hear. Who cares? So it's like being in my own world. Like, all right, I know that happened, but in my mind, I think I'm like this such amazing person, or it's like porn star or something that you're just gonna be like.
That's what you think.
Yeah, that's me. In my mind,
that's what you think.
I'm a philanthropist. I'm an entrepreneur, and I'm a porn star. All right, that's just how my mind works. So I'm such a great person that it's like, you don't give a fuck.
You just lying to yourself. Why are you lying to yourself?
Because I'd be happy. I'd be happy.
Life is bliss, bro.
Yeah, see. Yeah.
Oh, saying that. Sorry to switch subjects on you like this.
What?
Matrix 4.
I haven't seen anything about it.
The previews are out.
What?
The trailer is out.
You lying.
Bro, swear to God.
Lying.
Swear to God. It came out yesterday.
You make it seem like it happened so long
ago. But the other one came out a couple days before that. So the first one that came out was a super teaser trailer.
It probably just show like glasses.
No, it showed, I forgot what it showed. It showed weird shit, but it was like super short, super teaser. The second one came out though, was a full-length trailer, bruh. And it is, honestly, looking at it, I was like, but like I watched it so many times, and it's just like it's so real.
Breaking.
Like and then I looked on a forum, and somebody broke that shit all the way down. It's like this is the resurrection phase. This is Neo coming back from the dead.
Like, gee, it's so crazy.
Coming back from the dead, and in the trailer, bruh, it's like he's starting all the way over. It's like somebody gets on the phone, tells him he has to follow the rabbit all over again.
Oh shit! He don't know.
He don't remember. It's gonna be crazy. And so I'm excited because this is my top movie series, top of the top. Like, I don't like no movie more than The Matrix. I don't watch The Matrix back to back to back, and every time I watch it, bro, I realize something new in it. That's why I love it. Every time I watch The Matrix, like movies, something new pops. Or like some new idea comes to me, and that's why I love it.
Yo, that's so...
I can't wait for that shit, bro.
I can't... Yeah, it's because it sounds super fucking... Like, so wait. I had wanted to talk movies coming out right now. The hype of Spider-Man and the hype of Batman.
Batman, you got Immortals. It's gonna be a good holiday. Holiday season. It's gonna be a good one. Gonna be a good one.
I'm so happy for fall. I do think Virgo season is like the worst season ever, and everybody.
I don't know what Virgo season. I don't believe in horoscopes. I feel like they tell everybody good news on every day. Do horoscopes give out bad news?
Yeah, all the time.
Do they?
Yeah.
What do they say? Like, what's the bad news? Like
your mood. You know, you might be more irritable around this time. You know what I'm saying?
Is that real shit though? Is that real?
I think horoscopes is the first religion. So
you think horoscopes is the first religion?
Yeah. I think it's more natural to judge people based on
the
when
mysteries
they was
the first religion. Egyptian mysteries. That's what they were called. The mysteries.
But the Egyptians are also known for building pyramids based on the stars. And all horoscopes is the stars. Every original god has a constellation So it's like, yeah, I don't know. I'm 10 toes in.
I give you that.
I'm 10 toes in.
I'll give you that.
Josh,
yeah, but what it is
you're
now,
an Aries,
okay, back
you
then,
act like an Aries.
back then,
Everything about
what
you
the
is
fuck
Aries.
is that? What is that? What is that? No, who acts like an Aries?
You act like an Aries.
Who do Aries? I know. I know some Aries who don't act anything like me.
I will have to meet them because every Aries I know act so. I know only Aries I know outside of you are girls, and you act just like.
That's crazy because that's the only one.
Yeah, hey, you act.
Wait. He said, wait. Let me just break this down. Let me see if I'm breaking this down right.
Okay.
The only Aries you know are girls, and I act just like them.
Yes,
bro. Fuck you.
You act like.
I feel like that's disrespectful.
You like.
So you saying I act like a girl?
You act like a bad bitch from Charlotte. That's art.
Oh,
that's what you act like. You act like a bad bitch from Charlotte. That's artsy than a motherfucker and mean and shit. Like, yeah, you act like an Aries. But it's cool because I'm a Leo.
I act like an artsy bitch from Charlotte, bro.
Yeah, that's how I would describe you.
Put more respect on my goddamn name than that shit. Put more goddamn respect on my name than that, bro.
I mean, it's
Are you serious?
Jim, if I had to describe you to a stranger.
Wow, bro. Wow, bro.
But it's cool though, cause you're my bad bitch friend.
Man, stop it, bro. I don't even know how to react to that. I don't even want to talk about horoscopes anymore, man. Fuck
but it's cool though, cause everybody
that ain't cool.
Everybody knows Aries that people are envious.
But
of.
why can't be like your cool ass nigga friend? Why I gotta be the bad bitch friend? None of my fucked up shit.
None of my cool ass nigga friends are Aries.
Okay, well nigga, I'm your fucking Aries friend.
Yeah, you are the Aries.
So cool. Let's base it off of that.
I know about 5 girls.
Hell nah, I ain't got nothing to do with them bitches. I ain't got nothing to do with them.
But it's like,
to be fair though, I only know female Aries too. I don't know any male Aries. Actually, nah. I was gonna say my dad, but his birthday was like right on that cusp. He made Pisces. You know what I mean? He made Pisces.
That's crazy. That's crazy. All I know is female Pisces.
All I know is male Pisces. Anyway, besides all that,
yeah.
horoscope. I don't know. Maybe back then, bro. What's up?
No. When you said
maybe back then it could have been more real. But to this day, nigga, they put it in a newspaper, my nigga. In a newspaper. Well, and does every newspaper say the same thing about the scope of the day?
The traits are established. Those traits, the traits are the traits. So yeah, you're right. The newspaper, they be different.
That's bullshit. So if you're a real horoscope believer, astrology believer, is that astrology? Is that horoscope?
Astrology.
If you're a real astrology believer, who do you go to for that real shit?
What if you go through life?
You know what I mean?
What if you base it off the people you come across? Right? Like you meet cancers.
So you just take notes. Oh, this cancer.
You
did
remember?
This shit, and you
Well,
just keep
I remember.
Oh, okay.
I do remember.
My memory's horrible.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Yeah,
when you see your friend going through dementia, I say this every pod. You got to let them know.
Yeah, that shit's gonna be funny till it happens.
No, I apologize. Lord, knock on wood. No. But like, yeah. So I remember this. I hate to make this a zodiac conversation, but I remember
zodiac. That's the word I was thinking about.
I remember watching Jersey Shore, and the dude Mike. Right,
Mike.
He's Mike? Like this. He was one of the.
The meatball.
Yeah, meatball. He's one of them.
Yeah,
right? You know what I'm saying? And he was like punching a hole in the wall, acting fucking crazy, right? And he was like. And while I was watching him doing that shit, I was like, he reminded me of one of my niggas. And he was like, oh, I don't know if people know this about me, but I'm a Cancer. And I was like, yo, these Cancer niggas are so emotional. They're so crazy.
Bro, my thing is, I feel like there's enough emotional people out there to be, okay, some of them are obviously going to be Cancers. There's emotional Sagittarius. There's emotional Leos. There's emotional
I don't think there's
everything.
I don't think there's emotional Leos.
Aren't you Leo?
Yeah.
You're not fucking emotional?
At all.
Bro, please.
At all.
You don't think you're emotional?
At all.
I think you're emotional.
You may.
You hug me all the time, bro.
Well, yeah. I'm passionate.
It's emotions.
Nah.
You have to be. You have to have emotions to be passionate.
No, man.
You have to be heavily emotional to be passionate about something.
The thing I get, so you may feel that way, but most women, like, let's say 75% of women I talk to, they think that I'm too nonchalant.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
But see,
it doesn't have to always be dealing with women. You can be emotional about different things.
Who are the people you're emotional with?
You can be emotional about things.
I'm not emotional about things. I'm emotional about people.
Okay, so what the fuck
But
are we
like,
talking about?
I'm not emotional about people though.
Oh, what the
You
fuck
see
are
what
we
I'm
just
saying?
said? What?
That's
No,
what I'm
I
saying.
don't. You just said
Because-
I'm emotional about. This is what you just said. I'm emotional about people, but you know what I'm saying? I'm not emotional about people.
So like
What?
things in general, I don't get emotional about.
Yeah, so things you don't have to be emotional
everybody go through hard times. I'm not trying to hear your sad story.
It makes
I
no
go through
sense to
shit.
be emotional about things.
All
So
right,
I
bet.
take whatever I said
Because
earlier.
again, you're
that
a
makes sense.
fire sign also. That's where we link. So because I'm a little bit more in tune. But it's like I love you. You're my brother.
Of
I want
course.
to express that.
Right.
I'm a touchy, hands-on
Right.
kind of guy.
Right.
But like at the same time, I don't really care though. I don't care, but I care. But it's like I don't.
That's that.
Because I should.
get it. I get it. You don't
know?
express it. You might not
Yeah.
express your emotion,
Yeah.
but you're emotional.
But I try to express it to you because it's like,
All right,
I
so
love you.
that's fine. But so you're emotional. Don't say you're not emotional.
I don't think I would be considered an emotional.
you just don't
person.
express it.
I
I,
don't
feel like
feel
if
like-
you're not emotional, you're like a fucking serial killer or something. Like
No.
you have a
You're a logical person. You're
not necessarily.
You're definitely way more. I definitely trust the person who.
Oh, you're saying me personally?
Well, no, I'm just feel like no, not you.
Yeah,
well,
right.
Well,
So-
yes, you. I feel
okay,
like that's a part of
okay,
your trait
alright.
though, because you're logical.
Right. So what
Everybody
I'm saying,
doesn't try to be logical. Some people feel like I'm this way, and fuck you for not liking me being this way.
Right.
You're not one of those.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. You said I don't know.
And so I just saw in my
I'm lost, nigga.
mind, there's and I'm only Ryan, but I am a person who deal with a lot of people. I deal with a lot of people, and a lot of people like me for some strange reason. Let me tell you, and I feel like I learn people. That's why they like me, right? So as a fire sign, we are fire signs. We are passionate people. I say the things we care about, you could get us fired up about.
Yes.
Some people
100%.
they just like being fired up in general. They might not even care about it, but they'll just do it just to have something to talk about. I do feel like as an Aries, you're way more logical than me. I feel like, and that's your logicalness creates your superiority. And that's Aries across the board.
What?
I feel like women.
You mean your superiority
I said
complex?
women. Yeah, well, not. It doesn't have to be a because you say
So
superiority
what do you mean
complex.
about superiority?
Well,
Because I
let's
don't
say-
think I'm better than you.
Nah. But see, that's when you say something like superiority complex, it creates the I'm better than you.
I
thing.
see what you're saying.
But at
I
the
see
same
what you're
time, it's still some type of something that's there. You don't like do it enough where it makes people around you uncomfortable. But if you was a person that was like looking for it in you, they'll see it all the time. And it's, you'll say, well, you're looking for it, that's why you're finding it. But no, because you could look for it in other people and not see it. It's just something about.
Maybe they just know
it's
where to
the
look and how to look.
I feel like fire signs. It's like we're big.
I didn't know Aries was a
We're
fire
big,
sign.
definitely.
I thought it was a ram.
It is a ram, but it's like.
And like the god of war.
But you're a god, yeah. So like you're a god of war. I'm the king of the zodiac because I'm a Leo. I don't know what the fuck Sagittarius is, but they're fire signs.
Ain't it
too.
a fish?
Sag.
What's this symbol?
It's some type of warlike creature.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's enough of that. But like, yeah, man, I do feel like zodiac shit is real. I feel like
That's fine, man. Okay, that's fine. You can believe it's real, and it makes sense that things would happen with the stars. So I don't believe the newspaper shit. Like I don't believe that shit's real. But like aligning with the stars, and I feel like it could make sense because we come from all that, and like we have some kind of pulling to it. It affects us in some kind of way.
It do.
So maybe yes.
Yeah,
I
and
understand.
I only say that because it's Virgo season, and I feel like Virgos are pessimistic people. I do. They do. I feel like every Virgo I ever met, they like different. And you know a Virgo when you see, because they're gonna tell you how they feel, and they you might not even give a fuck, but they're gonna be a Virgo. And it's like, now that it's Virgo season, I feel like Cam Newton got released.
Is
like,
he a Virgo?
No, but it's Virgo season. Bad shit just happened, and all shit left. Corona high. It's on this.
But Corona been through everything.
Nah. But Corona doing Virgo season, those niggas just dying, nigga. Like, it's different. Like, I just feel like this is the season to, like, don't try too much. You got to chill, because it's like Virgo season is made for, like, frustration.
Okay.
And that's, you know, Zodiac with Ryan.
Yeah, there you go. You didn't get your own little segment.
Next month, everything will be a little freaky. You know, we got Scorpio season coming. You know what I'm saying?
Is that what that means?
Yeah,
Scorpios are freaky?
Yeah, it's going to be good times. Inhibitions everywhere, running loose.
Word, man. All right, we got to wrap this up. All right, so cool.
Yeah.
Before we do that, I got a question. Does a straw have one hole or two?
Damn, I ain't expecting it to be so good. It has one. I'll leave with one. It has
one hole.
It has one, but that one hole has two ends. It's like a cylinder. It's a cylinder. I guess everybody knows that. Yeah. What do you feel?
So my idea was it had two. After thinking it had one, because if you cut a straw, if you just had this thing at one end and you cut it, that's what, one hole, right? Now it has one hole. But you have to cut a second hole to make it a straw, right? Or do you just have to cut it twice?
Well, you know what's crazy?
It's probably one hole. I think it's one hole.
I changed my mind.
It's one hole, 100%. No, I think it's one hole. I just changed my mind too.
So like,
I think it's one hole.
Let's say you had a straw and it had, I don't know, for some reason it had directions. There would be a hole one and hole two to differentiate between the two holes. So that means it has two holes.
I don't know about that one. But I think it has one hole now. I think it has one hole now because a hole is a hole. And like, no matter what end it's at, it's that same hole. Like, that's not a separate hole. If you put something in on one side of that hole, if you look through the other side, it's still in that hole.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's one hole.
I'm with you. But again, I still feel like now it's two holes because that one hole has two ends. And with it having two ends.
Yes, that one hole has two ends.
But at any time you will want to differentiate between the two ends,
but
hole, you will have to call one hole one, and that'll be like the north hole, and then there's a south hole. And if there's a north and south hole, those are two different.
But if you put something in one end of that hole, is it gonna be? It's always in that hole. You know what I mean?
Mad that we're gonna name this segment like the conversation about holes, but that's probably one of the greatest kind of questions I ever been asked. Like, I don't know.
I think it has one hole. One hole now. I changed my mind. One hole.
I changed my mind. I feel like it got two holes.
One hole, bro. Because if you put something in that straw from one hole, if you look through it, it's in that same hole. It's the same hole. There isn't two holes. There isn't two holes.
So even a vagina, if the asshole and the vagina
if it diverged off.
See, that's the thing.
It doesn't though.
If the vagina has a stopping point, the asshole has a stopping point. Doors, two separate holes. What if they loop together?
They do. Somehow in your body, they're together. Somewhere in there.
So does that make it one hole? Or is it two holes?
That's two holes. Those are two separate holes. Don't you confuse them. You confuse them. It could go south. You know what I mean? Shit could go left.
Yo.
There's definitely one hole.
Man getting their booty hole in 2021.
No. Yes, it is happening. Bruh, hey, and when he did it though, so we talked about this, we got that on camera. But when he did it, he asked him, did he have his leg cocked back? Did he have his legs cocked back when he did it?
Yo. Women are so nasty. I've had a girl, you know, like, You laying with a
I
girl,
don't even know
you
if I
about
wanna
to
hear
get
this.
started, right? She start like, we start touching on each other. I feel like I was laying on my back and she tried to like touch my butt and I didn't like it. I felt like she tried to finesse it. She didn't nash.
I've had that happen before. Like they just take it upon their own self
and they gave
to see if they could get away with it.
I think that's
Let's do it to see if they could get away with it, bro. And either a nigga told them they liked it.
Oh yeah,
Either a nigga told them they liked it, or they tested it.
Or they
Or they testing you.
Yeah, or both.
But most likely a nigga told them they liked it.
Both.
In 2021, it's most likely a nigga said, ooh, do that again. And
Lil Nas X has made it very free for a lot of people.
Lil Nas X, it's not just Lil Nas X. Like this shit,
It almost
niggas been
just,
gay before that,
That is true,
bro.
but it's almost just Lil Nas X if you think about it.
How?
Who else is very flamboyant?
Elton John.
Elton
Way
John
before
don't care.
him.
I mean, but right now,
Way before him.
Elton John's still not.
But
being
what I'm
cared
saying
by
is,
niggas.
it's been what?
Like right now,
Sir Elton
he's
John,
like the,
sorry.
yeah, music
He's
is
not
amazing.
cared for.
I was raised on Elton John music.
All right,
randomly.
so
But
what I'm
still,
saying is, it's been happening
he's-
before him.
It is, but right now, he's the only like relevant gay. Like Young
They
and
have a
May,
commercial together.
Young and May don't even like get.
Young M.
She don't get not. She been talking about fucking hoes for forever, and everybody act like it was normal. It was normal
because it doesn't make people that uncomfortable.
and that's so crazy.
That's what I was having a conversation with somebody today. People, it's an issue with men being gay and being all over the place now. Being gay is open now because people are more accepting of it. But the situation with Young and May, it doesn't make people as uncomfortable. So people don't talk about it as much. They don't shun it as much. But because Lil Nas X is sitting here with a baby bump, and which is wild. I will say that. That shit is wild. When I saw it, I questioned. I was like, oh, this nigga's a female. No. Is it real?
This nigga
I didn't know.
pregnant. Hey,
But because it makes people a lot more uncomfortable than a female saying they're gay and doing gay things, people are going to talk about it and shun it.
No.
More. They're going to shun it more.
Why do we care about gay men and not gay women?
I don't fucking care.
First, I want to say, I wonder how Queen Latifah and the Brat feel, like seeing Young and May, cause like Young and May straight up, I don't open door for no whores. I just want the top number. We call her heffing like that. Young and May rapping about
I
fucking
think it's
bitches.
hilarious.
She talking about fucking shot of bitches.
I think it's hilarious
But,
because at the end of the day, bro,
Queen Latifah could never.
she got a pussy down
It's
there.
different, yeah. See, but she was
And
talking
so
about strap wearing.
all
the strap
her
on
raps
these
is
bitches.
cap, huh?
I know she be talking about wearing.
Oh, the strap.
But like,
What do they get out of that
But
shit? So she just go around not getting pleasure?
Well, some people get pleasure from seeing pleasure, and then women they scissor the art of the toy and the pussy. Going, look, that's not the conversation. Conversation is, I'm trying to make it deep so we can post it and be beautiful. Now it's all gonna fucked up. But like Queen Latifah and like they gotta feel some type of way. Like her and who I said Queen Latifah and the Brat, yeah, because they would never be able. They was never be that expressionate. I think they was still rapping about
But
fucking
they
niggas.
I don't think they're at the level of what
Young and May,
Young
like,
and May is.
fuck
Young and
it.
May is a dude. Like I thought it was a dude. At least the Brat and Queen Latifah tried to keep a little femininity, a little more feminine about them. You know what I mean?
But did the Brat?
They
Did
tried-
the Brat try to be a little bit more? I feel like I never seen her.
She
in a
kept
dress.
it the Brat in a dress.
Yeah, she just like Young and May. She just
I
didn't
feel
talk
like
about
the
it.
Brat's been in a dress before, bro. Oh, Ben, she's
Like
dressed like
I
a
would
female
might
before.
give it to Queen Latifah, but Queen Latifah, I'm pretty sure she was fucking bitches too. I'm almost certain.
Of course.
And then
Look at this, bro. She looks feminine as hell.
dude, because she wearing a
She looks
bandana.
feminine. No, she looks feminine. She kept it at least a little
What
feminine,
about
bro.
that is-
She kept it a little. That's wild.
All right.
Look at that. She got her hair like that. Young and May would never. Young and May. She kept it a little feminine, bro.
Okay.
Like they kept
She's
it a little.
still a stud.
Young
though.
and May
I
is
still
like
feel like
all
she a
the way.
stud,
Yeah,
though.
no, for sure. But Young and May just like she
Oh, gee.
a nigga.
Raps outstanding. I love her music.
But Kodak could try her.
I would probably too. if Young and
All right, and this was the second episode of season 2 of HP&G. We appreciate y'all sticking with us, man, for all this time. And my boy G right here.
Yeah, you just don't like independent women. You don't like independent. You don't like.
Look, come on, you will still try Youngin, man.
Is she trying to let me get the joint? You know what I'm saying? On one of the nights of Henny.
Hey, we gotta wrap this up anyway. So that's actually the perfect way, perfect place to stop this shit.
Yeah, just know if y'all ever see me dating Young May, man, I'll let y'all know, man. I don't give a fuck. I definitely hit that joint. It's Young May. She's like a bad stud. All the hoes.
She looks just like a nigga, bro. She sounds like a nigga. Imagine hitting that. She's like, ugh. She's gonna sound like that.
She's gonna at least one time.
Bro, come on, bro. All right. Hey, man.
Or you might touch a sound that she didn't know she had. You know, bring the woman out. Yo.
Hey, man, we gonna call it quits right there, man. That's so wild. You wild, bro. You wild. Hey.
And to end it on the most terrible note you can end it on. Men don't like gay men because gay men are rapey. Yeah, that's why. That's why it makes you uncomfortable, because men rape men. Like, women might rape women, but there's not like a man raping a man. They don't need no tools, no
all right, bro.
brooms.
Yeah. Hey,
all they need is like.
And we appreciate y'all kicking it with it. We really gotta cut it. It's about to cut off.
Oh yeah.
So we appreciate y'all sticking with us, man. This is episode 2.
The third one will be better.
Yeah, we'll keep the memory on the card and shit. Like, we'll be good, promise you. But this is gonna be great. This was definitely gonna be better than the last ones.
Oh yeah.
I got the shutter. I got all that shit beautiful right now.
I like the HPG in the background too, my boy.
Hey man, peace.
Peace.